A little disappointing last time out, 2002. And they're looking to put things right in Germany in 2006. The team news: Francesco Totti starts after some doubts about his fitness after the ankle injury. Might not play the full game, that's the word from Lippi. Alessandro Nesta is... That's a good run by Perotta, who got in a great position. Tony's just missed it. Might still be a chance, and it is just force wide. Gilardino is wondering. Stage have certainly not been overwhelmed, but here comes Tony. Look at Tony! Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Terrific effort, and Mensah with a cool head is able just... Anwar rolls it through. Here's Asamoah. Oh, Buffon I think was beaten. Where Pirlo has taken up position unnoticed and can drive it in for a sensational goal. 6 minutes before half-time, Italy had the breakthrough, and it was a quality strike from Andrea Pirlo. Tonight, but not with play like that. Here Quinta, Kufo's slip, here Quinta rounds the goalkeeper. It's a win for Italy now, surely. Samuel Kufo is absolutely inconsolable. Here Quinta is buried beneath a mass of Italian bodies. Kufo will indeed score for himself, and he will not get any further chances because referee Simon.
There's no doubt about it, this American side, which 12 years ago hosted the World Cup finals, has now arrived on the international scene. But we look first of all at the Italian side. They did record a 2-0 win over Ghana in their first game, but there is one change. It's made in defence, and that's because the fullback was Zambrotta, who's taken down. He'll have the free kick. Gianluca Zambrotta is so essential to it. Cannavaro's up there, free header, flashed wide. It would have not counted. Losing your picture, by the way. We've lost ours 2 or 3 times already in this half, and he'll try and curl it away from the keeper. Brilliant goal! Italy lead here, and Alberto Gilardino does what he couldn't do in the Champions League. He flies in with the header. It's his first World Cup goal for his country. It's Italy 1, USA 0. And what arena! USA were to beat Ghana, 3 countries could finish on 3 points. Here's a chance, sliced into his own goal. Surely it's an own goal by Zaccardo, and he cannot believe it. Well, there's almost a faint smile on his face, and a wringing of the wrists. What an unlikely way for team alone beyond his own goalkeeper, Buffon, and the United States of America have their first goal in these finals, and there's a red card as well. McBride was sent to the ground, and it's a sending off here for De Rossi. Mastroeni will hit it. Oh, screamer, but top of the net. Somebody to my left just leapt in the air thinking it got on, which is in there now. Oh, off the... Did he touch that one? He did. It looked as though from Boccanegra's header it was arrowing straight at the crossbar. Back with Beasley. Not enough beef into Beasley's pass though, but they've got bodies in here. It is DeMarcus Beasley. He shoots, and Buffon has made a shocking of a mistake. A howler, but the flag is raised. It isn't going to count. DeMarcus Beasley thought he'd given the USA the lead, only for the linesman. Zambrotta, he'll go for goal here. Well, Zambrotta, I was just thinking, hasn't scored a goal for 6 years. And that's how to, so the linchpin. Pirlo, little clever chip over the top. Keller's made the save from Del Piero, who can't hook it back in successfully. Well defended once again by the United States. But Zambrotta comes. And that is it, that is the final whistle. It is honours even for Marcello Lippi and for Bruce Arena.
Czech Republic team news. Well, the big news, Milan Baras is back. It might be a gamble after his foot tendon injury, but Jan Kulla's still missing and Radislav Lokvench is suspended. It's a gamble that Karel Bruckner is happy to take. Thomas Ulfalusuli is also suspended. Radislav Kovac comes in for him. Polak central. It's Nedved on the left foot. Buffon with a save. And again, terrific goalkeeping. Roma legend Totti will take this. Materazzi! He's only been on from the bench for a matter of moments. And Marco Materazzi, his first ever Italian goal, and what a stage to score it. Totti will go for goal, and check. Just got his fingers to it. Here's Nedved. Good run by Nedved. Nedved! Buffon save. Here's Jankulovski. Steiner. Nedved! Buffon again in. There are plenty up there in support. Pirlo. Lovely touch. And again, Inzaghi impossibly has headed wide. Require one of the great World Cup stories where it to happen. It's Inzaghi who is through. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. How's his confidence? It's not bad, is it? Filippo Inzaghi has the beating of Peter Cech. Italy have the beating of the Czech Republic. Marcello Lippi's side will stride into the final 16 as group winners of Group E. Pirlo. No time for anything else. It's a sharp exit by Karel Bruckner.
So what of the team news? Well, the Italians so far managing to ignore the corruption scandal has rocked their national competition. Hope to progress without some of their bigger names today. Francesco Totti's dropped, badly out of form. Alessandro Nesta injured, and despite his goal in the last game, there's still no place for... It might happen here with Italy. With a cross ball in, and danger! A flashing header just wide from Serie A's top marksman Luca Toni. He is the orchestrator here with the ball into Luca Toni. It's dropped back for Gilardino. Might have taken too long and flipped over the top by the fingers of Mark Schwarzer. Best moment of the opening 20 minutes. Last season, Pirlo's ball in, danger here. Toni will allow it to drop. Can he turn the marker? Yes, he can. Schwarzer saves with his trailing leg. Gilardino goes in with a header, just wide. Certainly Luca Toni and Albert. The round of the last 16. It'll break here. Chipperfield shot, and Buffon bravely gets down to it. Scott Chipperfield very, very close to registering a goal on his fifth. In company with Gattuso and Pirlo and Perotta. Good Italian play. The header is too high from Luca Toni though. Beer nowadays. Australia with a chance here. Bresciano. Down he goes. The referee is going to show a yellow card and a red card. Buffon on the line. It is Bresciano. It's through. Oh, I don't think it missed by a great deal. With Buffon monopolising the ball, and they're improving minute by minute. It is Chipperfield, beaten away by the fists of Buffon. Australia giving it a real go here. It's Cahill. It's just too high for her. Pirlo for Italy. To Schwarzer, tipped it over, had to take action. I think it was probably will raid as quickly as they can with a huge punt from Grella. Grosso. That's a back pass to Buffon, who almost presented it to Viduka. In fact, the flag's gone up. And still Grosso. He's done brilliantly. Play on, says the referee. No, it's going to be a penalty kick for the Italians. Lucas Neal carry on Australia. If you're a football lover, there's already been plenty of drama today. I think there might be a bit more here tonight in Hamburg, as Italy, traditional rivals of course in any form of competition, take on Ukraine. Italy haven't fielded the same team 2 games running. The area that they've been working on in particular. Camoranese's come a long way here, may get the shot away. It's Camoranese! First chance of the night from the Argentine player, whose feet Some are better than others, and here's a good run from Zambrotta. Oh, what a goal from Gianluca Zambrotta! He's only ever scored one in his entire life before. It's 2 now, and what a goal for Lippi to celebrate. The 29-year-old Zambrotta, who missed the start of the World Cup with injury. Well slung back in, chance maybe, and brilliantly saved by Buffon, who goes down to his right. Space, creating openings here. There will be a shot, it will be blocked. There's an opportunity for a Ukraine equaliser here. Brilliantly saved, still a chance there. How amazing, how did that stay out? They still cannot believe that they haven't got an equaliser. Totti now, useful ball in, they've got their second! Luca Toni has plundered his first World Cup goal. They're on their way to play Germany now, you would feel. Cannavaro didn't get a touch. Luca Toni, the man who got 30 Serie A goals last season for Fiorentina. Well, the referee isn't bothering to try and sort this one out, and it's off the bar. Well, if they didn't have bad luck, they wouldn't have any at all. Progression into the last 4. And a run here from Zambrotta. It must be 3, unless he's offside. Is he? Toni, having not got a goal in 4 games, has got 2 in less than 10 minutes. Ukraine are torn asunder, and I have a funny feeling they might go on and lose this one as heavily as they lost their first match. Shouting out, but Shevchenko will fancy beating him, and it's fisted away by Buffon. What a lovely, excellent free kick it was from Marcello Lippi's side. Will meet. They have overcome a Ukraine side that never looked up for the fight, really, by 3-0.
Germany have sprung a major surprise and omitted Bastian Schweinsteiger from their team. In place, Tim Borowski plays left midfield. Podolski, Miroslav Klose, great ball, Schneider! Schneider, Podolski, beaten by Buffon, and then Friedrich clears the crossbar. Now this looks interesting. He's onside, Perotta, away by Lehmann. Lehmann's clattered Perotta, who stayed down. It's made by Marcello Lippi. And Gilardino now is away. Gilardino against the upright. Oh! Desperately unlucky. Pirlo drives the ball in. They've hit the frame of the goal again. Zambrotta. Big time at the end of the first period of extra time. Adonka, Podolski! And Germans all around the crowd. Kale. Is this a moment for Germany? Oh, what a save! To deny Podolski, a world-class. Pirlo, he's lost Kale. Pirlo, fine save by Lehmann. On Pirlo. It's there! It's Grosso! Italy surely are through to Berlin! The Azzurri are moments from glory. Gilardino, Del Piero, Berlin, here we come! The tears will flow here in Dortmund from the German fans. Alex Del Piero with the last Italian football caught under the poisonous cloud back home domestically of all the
final game of what has been an epic tournament, and on European soil we have an all-European battle royal between Italy and France. We last came together in the final at Euro 2000, decided dramatically by a David Trezeguet golden goal. What attitude 8 years ago, and captain Zinedine Zidane, 2-goal man of the match in Paris, and a fitting game to go out on, come what may. Going into the box where Gallas was waiting for it for France. It's going to be a free kick for the team in white, and it might just be, oh, it is good. And the referee's given a penalty. Goodness me, what a start we've had to this game. Malouda down, Materazzi was the player with him. Zinedine Zidane, Gigi Buffon in his way. Zidane, oh my goodness me, it did cross the line. How cool do you want to be? In the greatest game of all, Zinedine Zidane scores a penalty like that. Something that hardly any other player in the world would attempt.
Very cool.
Played in by Sagnol, and Buffon had to be quick. That looked as though it might be going in. And France has packed the glory on home soil 8 years ago. Quarter-final, 0-0. Really peerless. Swept in by Andrea Pirlo and turned away by Thuram. Hang about either. Pirlo stands it up, Materazzi meets it, and the man who gave away the penalty has equalised for Italy. He leapt so high, he points to the heavens and makes it Italy 1, France 1.
Well, it's Patrick Vieira, he beats in the air, he gets a run on it, it's a brilliant header from him.
Better of continuing with his charge into Vieira. Here's Zidane. Zidane with the slide pass. Henry did look to have fouled his man, and he did. It's going to be a free kick for Italy. In from Pirlo. Same idea. Wouldn't have counted this time anyway. Play more than a minute when he went down early on, but he's very much involved now. There's Malouda. Totti went down. He was stumbling. Tony's effort is blocked by Thuram.
To the rescue for France.
This time it's Tony's header that's off the top of the bar. France having all sorts of difficulty. Both sides. Henry sets off on a run and gets all the way through to shoot. More of a pass into the gloves of Buffon.
Well, Thierry Henry does really well here. This is what you...
Henry rode the challenge of Cameronese, and he gets by two more as well. Turned behind by Zambrotta. Headed in, order, it is in from Tony. Oh, the flag's up now. It's not going to stand, and Barthez very quickly gets the game going again, or wants to. Henry shuffled his way past Cannavaro, but couldn't beat Buffon. That was Tony, and decision's gone against him anyway. Shot was easy, or Gattuso. Pirlo who's gone for goal, and Barthez wasn't 100% sure that it was missing. Ribéry. Cannavaro didn't get that right. Ribéry's poked it wide. 3 in the box for him. Zidane! What a stop by Gigi Buffon.
Good play, Zidane, playing that little bit deeper, plays the ball wide, makes the right run into the box. Gattuso.
What happened here? Oh, goodness me! Goodness me! Zinedine Zidane just plants one into the chest of Marco Materazzi, and the red card is out, and Zinedine Zidane's career is ending like this. Sent off in the World Cup final.
Unless something happens here.
Malouda. Wheel tour. Off balance, tried to hurry it, mindful that Cannavaro. That man Materazzi heads away, and the World Cup. Luigi Buffon is in his own place. Down the middle, never like this. He's done it now. That one didn't cross the line, not like Zidane's. Scores. Good penalty. Sagnol Sue, and that's all. And Grosso has done that job. The kick that means Italy win the World Cup in 2006. It's Fabio Cannavaro, who has been immense all tournament, a worthy World Cup winning captain. Italy are the champions.